Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game, neither... Fermin! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Javi Guerra. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going for goal! Too close for comfort. Gatti picks it up from the goal kick. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely bit of skill. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Succumbs to the pressure. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Maignan with the clearance. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Over to the left. Oh, important interception. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now there's a fine ball. Back when it goes. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Burkhardt! He's got away! Burkhardt! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Javi Guerra is onto this. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. That's a decent clearance. Played back in. Maignan claims it. Safe hands.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice. Plays it out wide. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found a way through. Incoming delivery. He's got Tool. It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gatti. Now, can they get him away? So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Quality ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He won't be happy with that one. Fermin being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played out wide. Nice control. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Tonali. Oh, that's neat. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe, and they can counter here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Lovely, now then. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's really well manoeuvred. Fermin out towards the flank. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Fermin. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Inter Milan finding their passes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pulisic. That's a shade optimistic. Tonali. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Distributed tidily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big...
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge.